I'm on a journey to become a better baker. And let's get these embossed rolling pins right. So the last time we left off, I rolled, stamped, and cut the dough, but I froze some of them. And these are the results of me baking those frozen ones. The swirly pattern one came out so nice. The pattern is so defined. Meanwhile, the reindeer pattern is still coming out flat. And if you remember from the last video, the last cookie ended up being the best looking cookie. And I think that was because it was being rolled super thin. So what I'm gathering here is that yes, chilling does help the pattern to set. But for designs which have fine lines like the reindeer pattern, it'll be better if you also roll them out thinner. Another thing that I wanted to try was baking them on the perforated mat. Perforated mats have holes in them, which I've read creates better even airflow, which leads to less puffiness. From the same batch of dough, I baked some on the perforated mat and some on the baking paper. Top one is the perforated, bottom is baking paper. Other than the backs of the cookies, I didn't really see much difference. Also try some of the frozen ones on the perforated mat. This one was just chilling in the fridge for 3 hours. This was from the freezer. Not much difference, they're both from the perforated mat, but there's a noticeable difference in texture as well. When you bake from the freezer, the crumb is a bit more tight. It feels denser and chewier. This one's still chewy, but it's a bit more fluffy. Maybe if I tear it, it makes more sense. But this one tears like this, it's kind of fluffy. And this one's more of a denser, so whatever you want in your gingerbread, I guess. I think it's unnecessary to put in the freezer. The baking times change a bit too, and it's a bit harder to control the doneness of the inside. Especially since it still did not help the reindeer pattern. But yet again, the last cookie came out the most defined. And at this point I'm thinking, what the heck? I need to measure this out. This one I know I rolled to about 0.25 inch, puffed up to be about 1 centimeter. This is the last piece. I rolled it out, I just pressed as hard as I could, and it came out really thin. It's still soft too, that's really good. This one, 80 millimeters. So I guess this was rolled out to a thickness of about 4 mm. And that is the thickness I need in order to get that kind of definition. And so I got these 4mm metal bars that help act as guardrails, and it helps me maintain the thickness as I am stamping out the gingerbread dough. And yay, I think we solved it! It came out significantly better. So guys, in conclusion, if your designs are not showing up when you're embossing your cookies, you probably want to make them a bit thinner. Look at that! A super thin dough and chilling appropriately in the fridge yielded much better results. I also continued using a perforated mat because the back of the cookies made me feel professional. Anyways, I hope you learned something from this one. I'll see you in the next bake. Bye!